In recent years, NASA has been making leaps and bounds towards the goal of exploring more of our universe. Extensive work has been done in the human factors field in order to enable humans to work well in space. This video explores the physical effects of working in microgravity, common injuries astronauts experience, and the ergonomic design of spacecrafts to make working in zero-G safe and efficient. We had the opportunity to interview William MacArthur, who has spent an accumulated 224 days in space, and is currently Johnson Space Center's Director of Safety and Mission Assurance.
Microgravity is the term used to describe the very weak gravity experienced while in an orbiting spacecraft. This environment results in spinal elongation as well as body shape changes due to fluid shift. This fluid shift commonly leads to sinus headaches and congestion. Another important effect is the decrease in bone density. Positions that normally work well on Earth could be strenuous in space. This diagram shows the body's neutral position in microgravity. Mr. MacArthur will further explain some of the physical effects outer space has on the human body, as well as some of the steps NASA has taken to counteract the negative effects.
Bone demineralization is, and so in particular after long duration missions, we worry about the bones becoming brittler. From the time I flew, we've gotten much better at countermeasures. In particular, we have a device on orbit called the Advanced Resistive Exercise Device, which unfortunately was not available when I flew. And it just allows a much better exercise that simulates working with weight on the ground. And so that's spending a good bit of time every day keeping your primary load-bearing bones like the hips and thighs and lower back, keeping those loaded up on a regular basis through exercise every day. That helps mitigate the loss of bone density as well.
While astronauts are on their journey in space, they experience multiple types of injuries due to the conditions they face. Astronauts have to wear foot restraints to keep them secured while they complete their tasks. While these restraints are to protect the astronauts, they have negative side effects on the human body, including shin splints, Achilles tendonitis, and patellar tendonitis.
Interestingly enough, the most serious common injury was not related to the shuttle itself or even the space station, but it's related to working in the EMU, the extravehicular mobility unit, the whites that we wear on spacewalk. And it requires quite a bit of contorting to slip your arms up into the hard upper torso and into the sleeves. We've seen a lot of chronic shoulder injuries, rotator cuff type injuries from people who've spent a lot of time in the suit.
Spacecrafts are designed specifically to aid astronauts in the tasks they need to complete. To help accommodate for their disorientation, multiple types of coating are used around the craft. The ceilings of the craft are consistently white, while the floors are different colors based on which module they're in. Symbol coding is also used to clarify functions of machinery controls. Along with coding, mobility aids such as handrails are used to help astronauts move through the craft. Handrails also reduce fatigue when moving large mass objects, as well as helping maintain proper postures.
Colors are important, and it's interesting, on the space shuttle we would color code circuit breaker rings, and so you knew which ones, if you were in a hurry, you would know which ones that you shouldn't touch, which ones were okay, and which ones you just didn't care about. And so color coding is important, especially for quick visual reference. Shape can be important because the shape of the switch might give you a significant cue into how to operate it.
By integrating human factors research and outer space as a workplace, scientists and engineers are consistently improving accommodations for astronauts working in space.